All right, let's get to my guest of the evening, hip hop artist, go by the name of Lex. He's with me right now. What's good, man?
What's up, man? What's going on?
I'm doing all right, man. Thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me be on it.
Yeah, we've been following each other on Twitter for quite some time, and I found out maybe a couple months ago you do music, and
Yeah.
you let me get a sneak peek of your new song, "My Outfit." Definitely a dope track. So I appreciate
Thank
you
you. Thank you.
letting me get and listen, and we're gonna talk about that and your music career in just a matter of moments. But first things first, considering that we are in these different times, how are you holding along with the quarantine and everything?
At first, like when you really couldn't do anything, and it was a struggle to go out and get groceries. Like it was hard, but I made do. I stayed in the house and played video games. Just hang with my kids. But it really hasn't put me in too much of a mood. I've been pretty good.
Man, I remember the days when you couldn't even get toilet paper.
I know. And what's crazy is I went and got toilet paper. I got toilet paper like that first when it first started, and I didn't even run through it. So I'm trying to figure out how everybody took all the toilet paper and like where's it at? Like what they do with it?
Pretty much. Well, I guess that's the least of people's concern as far as essential needs. But what's most important is just people being safe and healthy. And we all have to adapt one way or another. So
Yes.
that's where we are.
Yeah.
So how did you get started into music? How did it start off for you?
Well, I've been doing music for a while, but like I didn't really try to take it that serious. And then when the pandemic hit, well, it actually started with my friend. Gave me some free studio time, and I went to the studio, a few months ago, and I made a song, and he was like, "That's all right," and I was like, "Ah, okay, cool." And then, like, saying I went back for another session, made another song, and he was like, "Man, you're doing some good things." And then I was like, "Well, let me see if I can just go ahead and if I can push at it and just come up with like one good project for myself and see how it turns out." So I just been working. I made like 30 songs, and and I eventually came up with my outfit, and like that's what I'm doing now. So I'm pushing that.
So as far as who are you consider like musical influences? Those that inspired you as an artist?
It's out of Tupac, Lil Wayne, and Drake. I would say those people would be the most influence on me.
All right, so I definitely like those artists. Pac in particular. Like we got all types of Pac. There's the party Pac. There's the emotional Pac. There's the substance Pac. You got happy go Pac. You got angry Pac being mad at everybody. Like but he wasn't one dimensional. He gave you all sides of him. So and
Yeah, and I like all sides of him, and that's what made him real versatile, which made him one of the greatest.
oh yeah, he definitely set the bar high as an artist. He was born in the East, but he's known as a West Coast guy, and he made that very very clear. Um, Now, as far as let's get into the song "My Outfit." That is your song you put out. Um, how do you feel about the song, man? Just putting it together and putting it out there. What was it like recording the track?
Um, Recording the track, like it was. it was fun. Like I was in the studio with my dude. His name's 502 Phil, and he like really helped me out a lot, like trying to perfect each line and like make sure everything that I wrote like came out clear. So it was a nice studio session. You know, it wasn't long at all because I try to be real prepared when I come in there and record. Um, my friend Mino Slick, I don't know if you know him or not, but he mixed the song and mastered it. And when it dropped, like I didn't know what to expect because it's the first song that I dropped, like, you know, streaming wise. So I didn't know what to expect. But it's been like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks since it's been out, and I'm at about 7,000 streams right now. So I'd say that's pretty good for a person just dropping their first single.
So, with that song already out, from fans that have gotten a chance to listening to peers, you know, fellow artists, what's been the reaction you've been getting from the song?
Everybody's been loving it. Everybody says it's like one of the best songs, you know, that they've heard me make. Um, a lot of great reviews. I mean, a lot of people hitting my email, asking me about it and stuff like that. So a lot of great reactions. So I just need to try to keep the momentum going.
That's definitely encouraging, you know, because one thing to hear from fans like, yo, this is a dope track, you know, really good vibes and everything, but, you know, you get the reaction from your peers, fellow artists, and they see what you're going with this song, and it's like, okay, you know, them being artists, knowing the progress, recording these songs, and you know, it turned out pretty good, man. I really think that is a dope song. Definitely, you know, get you some good vibes in, especially on the weekends or any other day for that matter. You're just going out with your friends and just want to have a good time, pretty much.
Yeah, thank you.
So with this song already out, what's next for Lex? As far as maybe more music in the works, maybe an EP or album. What else you have in store in the coming weeks and months?
In the coming weeks, I'm getting ready to shoot a video for it. Just pretty much thinking about how I want the video to go right now. But the video will be coming here pretty soon. And then right after that, or probably around the same time, I'll be dropping the EP. It's called Resurrection.
All right, that's awesome. Definitely looking forward to that. Um, Now, you know, as far as you know, with quarantine times that we are in, you know, artists not being able to travel or perform and everything because a lot of places have been shut down. You know, you and I live in Kentucky, and that places closes a few months back, and then things started to reopen, and then all of a sudden the numbers, the COVID-19 numbers, have started to increase and everything. Um, like how do you feel as far as these last couple of weeks with these numbers increasing? You know, not just as an artist, but just you know, just seeing what's going on out there.
As far as the numbers increasing and code with the COVID, um, I mean, me personally, I just really there's so many unknowns about it. Just so many unknowns. We don't know. They can say we can get it this way. They say we can get it that way. They say we need to wear a mask, and like I just really don't have really any real opinion on it. Is like just be safe any way you can because we don't know everything. So the numbers are going to fluctuate regardless of what we do. So we could just the only thing we can do is just be as safe as we can. So wear your mask and wash your hands, and that's just going to be the best way that we're going to get through it.
Yeah, I mean that's all we can do. Now I read your Twitter, and you definitely love some sports. Some
Yeah.
basketball, football. I mean, I will say this: for the last several months, without sports, been tough. You know,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm glad that things are getting back. Some sports have resumed or restarted or gotten it started, I've been watching like Major League Baseball, WNBA, the NBA. I think the
Mhm.
NBA has done a real good job handling everything from the awareness of what's going on to the
Yes.
virtual fans. Like I saw the Lakers game the other day, and you saw a little rain for a split second, and then you didn't. And I think he was doing a
Yeah.
little something, something in his like. And I get it. I get it, man. Like you wanna root for your team. You can't do certain things on that virtual fan spot. I seen someone with a goat a couple of weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, like a goat. Someone managed to get a
Like a real goat?
yeah, real goat. I'm an actual goat in the bedroom and just managed to fit the seat apparently. So imagine you sitting next to the goat on the left side, on the right side, and the camera on TV is showing the goat, and the goat's head is covering the fan on the left. You can't even see that person. Like I'll be
That's
mad.
crazy.
I will be mad. Now you are a Lakers fan, from my
Yes,
understanding.
sir.
Um, they bounced
Oh,
back. Oh,
I'm a
okay,
LeBron James fan. So
okay,
I guess by default I'm a Lakers fan.
okay. Fair, fair enough. Fair enough. So they bounced back on game two. Game three is actually about to happen in less than a half an hour from now. Um, man, Dame Dollar, his injury definitely could be a factor for the remainder of the
Yes.
series, which means C.J. McCollum gonna have to step up, and Melo gonna have to be like Olympic Melo as far as production. There's all type of Melos. There's the skinny Melo, which I'm shocked he lost.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he lost a lot of weight until I had to get a closer look. Like, dude really slimmed up during
Yeah, he
quarantine.
needed to.
So how you feel about Lakers? After game two with AD stepping up the way that he did, how you feel about the Lakers going forward with the series?
I honestly think that it I from the beginning I thought it would go 6, but at this point, with Dame being injured, McCullum's already injured coming into the series. I think that it'll end up being 4-1. I don't think the Blazers will win another game. I don't think Melo can carry them like that, and neither can CJ. We seen last game that the hot streak. They had a good 10-game run, but I think it's over. And we haven't even had a great game from LeBron yet. Well, first game one was great, but that we lost because we shot horrible.
Yeah.
But we haven't had that bounce back game from LeBron. He didn't have to do much this past game because it blew him out and AD stepped up. Like, so if LeBron can just like coast for a little bit, like it's going to be hard for anyone to beat him. But I think they'll win tonight, pretty easy, and we'll get the series win in 2 days.
I like the NBA.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's game 3 tonight. So each team they play every other day. So today is Saturday. They play on Monday. So they win.
So Wednesday.
Yeah. So by Wednesday, if they win the next 3 games, they're in the series there. But I'm enjoying the playoffs thus far. I like the intensity and everything.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's great. I want to get to some football stuff with you. So college football, as of right now, SEC, ACC, Big 12, they are gonna have football in the fall. Big 10, Pac-12 had decided they're gonna postpone the football and all fall sports until spring of next year. So, I feel like okay, if they're gonna go for this, all these players, they really better step it up as far as outside of the field, what they do, because if all it takes is a huge outbreak from these kids,
Yeah.
and then it's over for these conferences. I mean,
Yeah.
so with college, these kids want to play. Apparently, I was curious about it at first, but a lot of players say they want to play. Some will opt out for whatever reason, and that's their choice. But everyone else want to go out there and play. I say more power to them. Just be safe out there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good thing that they're actually going ahead and letting them play. I mean, I think it's backwards that some of the other conferences are canceling sports, but they're letting them go to class. Like, I don't think that makes any sense at all. Because when you go to class and when you're doing all this other extra interacting, like, you're around a bunch of people who might not be following the rules, and then you don't get to go to a place like your football facilities where y'all do have to follow some type of rules. So I know there that we're washing our hands, we're wearing our mask at times, and we're sanitizing at times like that. Like, I just think it's backwards that you go to school but you can't play sports. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. They should just go virtual learning if they're not going to play sports. That's just my opinion, though.
I definitely understand that. I used to live in Ohio. I follow Ohio State football. Justin Fields had the petition. I think over 300,000 have signed it. This is, we'll see if that leads to something or not. But
Oh no, you didn't see the thing?
Yeah.
The Big Ten said they ain't revisiting it.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's pretty odd that Ohio high school football is happening, but not college football. It's pretty odd, But it's they're gonna do what they want to do, and at least we'll get some sort of football. NFL, they pretty much was like, we're gonna do this regardless of what y'all do. We started.
Oh yeah.
We started. Fans don't know. I've read for the season opener between the Texans and the Chiefs, there is gonna be some capacity, maybe 20%. So it won't be like a packed crowd like it is for a usual opening night, especially when it's usually the championship presentation and they get the rings and all that other stuff. But Roger Goodell and company, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna try to play it through, and revenue won't be so high, but they just gonna go for it.
Yeah, I think they should. I mean, heck, baseball went for it. I mean, grand scheme of things, there's only been 2 teams that's really had like bad outbreaks where they had to postpone games. I mean, I think that's kind of good that they've been able to keep going, and it only had to really affect 2 teams, and they're doing a lot of traveling, like regular traveling schedule. So, I mean, I think it can be done, but it's just going to take extra effort from the players to make sure they are just being as safe as they can so they can continue to do what they want to do.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least we get something for the fall.
Something.
So, a little something. We need a little something to just at least end the year on some positive note. People talk so much about sports and how it can help and everything. So we'll see. You can check out Lex and his new song and My Outfit. It's out now.
Yep.
All digital music platforms. Music video
Yes,
is on the way. Stay tuned for
sir.
that. Lex, it was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Appreciate you.
Continue success and everything, and be safe out there. And hopefully, when restrictions get lifted just a bit, we'll see each other down the road.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me.